Hello, this is Jedsound here with Ymir, and it is going to be a very short episode of Ymir because I have been working all day and I have run out of my buffer, basically. I have run out of my buffer because it's been very slow lately. Hardly anything has happened in the game in like a month. There's no real plans for expansion, although as I'm looking at some things here, nope, we still got enough bananas and stuff. Trade. Yeah, we're buying bananas still, but only bananas. Yeah, so, well, there's rice. We do have rice coming in. Nope, there's no beans. Oh, nope, there's the beans. That was 3 days ago, though. But we did buy a lot of beans at the time. So, yeah, I'm going to have to put setting a colony up down south on the table, I guess. But trade has been going well, despite the reduced number of players, because we go to the kingdom here, the nation. Inactive, 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 and inactive. And really, the only real this guy's new. Bolt is a viewer who has watched the series. I'm assuming from the beginning, who has joined in the game. But yeah, so that's very good. We could use more players. Before you just randomly join this, though, Bolt managed to get a hold of me. Find a way to get a hold of me via YouTube, email, or comment or something, and I will give you a code to join with so that, Bolt spawned on one of Teddy's major trade centers, and it caused issues, so we had to move him from here because it broke his trade center, and we gave him this city here. So Bolt has main big one, and we'll open it up and look at it. Little jump cut. And so this is his main city of main big one, which he inherited from another player. So we got a pretty nicely started city, lots of nice houses, trees, cotton, lots of stuff. Lots of houses. Crikey, look at all the houses. As people tried to cram houses in between the trees and the farm fields. But it is a nice city. So he got this, and there are lots of cities around. There's Pork Dragon, there's these places, there is this place. I don't know if you'd get it, though, because he's only inactive, but it's still there. And I don't think I have another colony that I gotta worry about, really. Outpost. 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 Yeah, I'm double-checking to make sure everything's an outpost, because sometimes having a colony can be a problem. No, these are all outposts. I might set a colony up down here for someone to take over. But yeah, because most of the players are inactive, and if we go to the score, there's only 5 places left. The base of Teddy, who is leading right now, the Emperor Phonical, which is the group I'm in, Chiefs of Seal, who I have no clue where he is, Chieftain of Ornic, which I also have no clue where that is, and Vassaldom of whatever that is. Well, I also have no clue where they are. But yeah, the server is pretty much to the end, or getting towards the end. We are currently tech-locked, which is one reason why there's been no real updates, because we have all these things to research. But, well, philosophers forget it. You're just algebra? They don't know what that is. I don't think anyone's ever successfully researched calculus in this game. But like goldsmithing, that requires pearls, and because of the version of the game map, we don't have pearls, so this research is blocked. This requires steel. This requires steel. This requires steel, but steel hasn't popped yet for whatever reason. It's possible that because this is a desert map, that steel is broken and locked. We don't know. But we're tech locked because we don't have steel. And then horseback riding, because this is a mostly desert map, we have no horses. And it's not like we can, for some reason, use camels. Because God knows I've got enough camels. And I think that is a technology, horseback riding or camelback riding. What it should be, I think, is if you have horses, horseback riding pops up. If you have camels, camelback riding pops up. So you can have two trees to the same thing. But we don't. So, such is life. But yeah, tech has been very slow. Basically non-existent. And I haven't really had too much of a reason to record anything, because I have had nothing to record. There's the occasional shuttling of people from city to city still, because I still do that. Megalos has even more population growth, which is good. New formation. Settlers. We'll grab 30 porcos. And this has been the story of the game for quite a while. As the downside is this thing, it starts to get slow, and then as it starts to get slow, people quit, which is really unfortunate. I wish people would play more to the end. But once it becomes clear on who's going to win, once people realize they can't win, the thing kind of goes away, and people stop playing. I'm not sure if the win condition kind of stuff is all that useful for a game like this, because people just leave. Which is sad. Quite sad. What does Blimey have? Limestone. But now I have like loads of resources. I've got 949 gold, 525 silver, 809 iron, barley, papyrus, loads of stuff. Where's the plaster? 1,500 plaster. 1,500 plaster. The thing no one can get in the beginning. I've got like 300 troops out there. I've got an army over in Main Big One that's camping there until the resistance goes down. And you still have wood available? No, you don't. I would have bought it. Darn, I would have bought wood if you had it available still. But you don't. And I'll probably look at buying more later on, but yeah. Fantastic game, but it really, really does peter off towards the end. After this, I will probably not be joining another server for at least 2 server cycles, because I like to play the game, have a couple server cycles of letting Ron update it and see what things are new. So I'll probably play a different game. I don't think this is the end of the episodes for it yet, because there's still some stuff going on. It's just been very, very slow. It might. No, it won't be. It won't be the end. There's still some other stuff I can do. But yeah, I'm starting to look at the next game. There's also real life issues, because the business project is going, which is interesting and great. Fantastic. The super secret business project. There's 3 super secret business projects now. The insurance audits, at least Vermont Mutual, one of the companies I do insurance inspections for, they have said there's new work going out. I don't see a big wave of new work. And also one of my clients appears to have completely forgotten that I exist, which is a mixed blessing, because 1, they're not sending me work, and 2, I was kind of tired of doing their work anyway. What else? So there's that. I'm also mayor now of a village, and that has been a whole bag of them apples. Getting used to that, because I've been doing all the training in my business office, because the mayor's computer is a pile of garbage. And doesn't run Zoom or much of anything, really, because the previous mayor didn't actually spend any real time in the office, and I have been there every day for whatever reason. Don't need to be, but I've been there practically every day. Tomorrow will probably be the first time. No, there was a day I was out of town working, so I wasn't there. So I've been mayor for let's just say if it was 21 days, I've been in there for 19 days. Trying to figure out stuff and get all up to speed on everything. And there's a lot of things to do. We've got a sewer line project to do because the sewer systems are old clay pipes that are 80, 90, 100 years old. They leak really badly. It's like trying to hold water in a spaghetti cauldron spaghetti strainer. It just leaks terribly. And someone had the bright idea 100 years ago or whatever to put the storm drains on top of the sewer lines when they should be next to each other, which means that every time it rains, guess where all the storm water goes? Into the sewer. Which then goes into the sewer plant, which is fine. It can handle it, but we're filtering, not today's rainstorm, but the rainstorm last week, we pumped 500,000 gallons out of the lake for the water supply for the village. Because the village water supply comes from the lake, we pump out of the lake, goes through a filtration plant, and goes to everybody's houses. That was 500,000 gallons roughly that day. We filtered 2.5 million gallons because the system leaks so badly. So we were working. I was reading the engineering report on that, and yeah, that's going to be fun. We've also got a new water plant that's being planned for, so I've got that meeting this Friday at 11, and tomorrow, which is one reason why I'm recording this today at 11:15 p.m., is I have one of the few days that I'm not going to be in the business off my company office. I'm not going to be in the mayor's office because I am going to do a tour of a place called Valcour Island, which is nearby Plattsburgh, New York. Some of you who are history buffs and may have been blessed with a decent history course will know that Valcour Island was one of the main battle sites of a Navy battle on Lake Champlain outside the city of Plattsburgh. It's a naval battle that actually turned back a British invasion that was going down Lake Champlain. We did it twice. They came back in the War of 1812, and we kicked them back out again. But, well, they still burned down Washington, D.C. in the War of 1812. So, yeah, I'll be doing a tour. Requires a boat ride because it's an island and hard to get to. So, yeah, that takes me out of the running for work the entire day. Although I still have my cell phone, so if something catches fire in the village or something that can get a hold of me. Not that I can do much about it, because if something's burning, that's the fire department's job. And we have a good fire department, too. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening all at once. Yeah. What the hell have I signed myself up for? But it is what it is. 3 super secret projects. One of which is almost finishing the pilot project, which will be released to the public on Steam and the Oculus Game Store. I'm working on two projects with friends over in Europe. Oh, 2.5. 2.5, whatever. And then the mayor's thing and the insurance inspections popping back up again. And it is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Welcome to life. Sometimes it comes at you really fast. So yeah, I guess that's all I've got right now. We're not going into any cities because nothing has changed here. I've been checking to make sure this place is paper, because we did reach 500,000 in the treasury at one point, and then I had to be away from the office for a day and couldn't check up on the game, and I lost 200,000 for that course of that day because there was no paper here, and my income went from, at the time, plus 1,000 to minus 2,000. Yeah, that went really badly. It's not as bad as what happened to someone over here. Yeah, sharp eyes. Notice that on her. negative 79. Because what he did is he screwed up the purchase of gold because he decided to buy a bunch of gold and didn't realize didn't realize that there was corruption and stuff. Bought all the gold at once as he was trying to transfer it from one city to the other, lost all the revenue, and then declared bankruptcy, which gives you an immediate penalty of honor to it depends on on how deeply you are in debt. But he was so deep in debt that when he declared bankruptcy, he had a minus 100 honor penalty, which is as low as it can go. And he has been slowly recovering. So, yeah, I'm glad I didn't make that mistake. That would have been oof. That is just an oof-a-doodle. So, yeah. It's been fun. The war is over. We had a big war down here. We won. There's nothing left down here. Yeah, it's been fun. And there's still a little bit more to go. But I'll be looking for another game. I might resume some of the Kerbal Space Program, which I'd stopped in anticipation of the Kerbal Space Program 2 being released this year, 6 months ago, but it wasn't. So I might resume some of that. There's Songs of Styr or Sterix or something, that new city builder type thing. I've got a few small other games, and maybe some... Oh, there's one thing I wanted to play was Eco. I want to play a full game from start to finish of that, too. Which still... the fact I bought that game apparently still confuses some of my friends, because I'd never struck him as someone who would buy that. But then some of my friends are also surprised that I like music. Go figure. Particularly the fact that I like Sabaton. They don't really know me that well, do they? Oh well. This is enough. I'm just ranting. I've got to render this and have it ready to be scheduled for Tuesday at noon. Sorry for some of the late uploads, because again, I haven't been around to do the uploads, and I forgot to upload and schedule. So yeah, there's a lot going on. And you'll probably all like the super secret project that's almost done. See ya. Thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to hit that stupid little bell thing that YouTube has added, because otherwise you won't get notifications of any new videos if you subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, @GenJeft, as I always have my video updates on there, so you will never miss a video if you're on my Twitter feed, because it'll all be posted. And any other dumbass comment I make as well. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.